Hi there, sign of Libra. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading with Just Saying Tarot. Also, I am offering private readings. That information can be found in the description box. Check out that if you're interested in that. And let's get going. We are going to pull from the Light Seers Tarot today. Pulling from the Light Seers Tarot for our Libras. Sign of Libra. What information do you have? Uh-oh, for Libra. That's odd. Odd shuffle there. Okay, one more time. Messages for the sign of Libra. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Really doesn't surprise me because here lately, everybody's readings have been seriously difficult energy-wise to even get through. The Six of Pentacles is when something's just not an equal give and take. And it leads to an imbalance. So something is off balance, doesn't feel balanced. Yeah, see, and then here's another message of, because, you know, I'm doing everything by myself. Just doing everything by myself. All right. Justice needs to come in this situation because something's missing and it's stopping you from having that fulfilling happiness. You know what I mean? 10-10. I don't know, though. They're both in the reverse. It's almost like, yeah, it is divine timing, but I think the impatience is there. And I think, like, oh, we're ready for this. Ready for this. 8 of Wands, that's it. That's the, what you're ready for. That's the excitement. That's the good stuff coming in. Let me get this right in the frame for you. Okay, so Libra, you have your own energy as the challenge. This is a really good energy. It's the Five of Cups in the reverse. So if you were clinging on to any past issues, especially if they have to do with justice issues or whatever, you're getting rid of those. Those are leaving you. There's a burden that's leaving you, truly. Because you can't do everything yourself forever. It will exhaust you. And the same thing goes, like, if this is for a relationship, then one person's just trying a whole lot more than the other person, if that makes sense. Knight of Pentacles with 12 Pentacles on here. This is you. It's like you're doing what you know you have to do. You're being responsible. You're doing the practical thing, which isn't always the most fun. But with this card, it's like, okay, it's not really about happiness here, guys. It's about, can we pay the electricity bill? Can we eat? Can we get to where we need to go? That's the Knight of Pentacles. Practical, stable, reliable. And the Six of Swords is, you're definitely taking that suitcase and you're leaving a situation that is not paying back. You know what I mean? It's just not paying you back or enough. It might not be paying enough. And like I said, this could be all kinds of things. The fear is that something just won't change. But I can tell you this, the Eight of Wands is coming in as almost, it's either Cupid's arrow or something is coming in, communication that really sends you forward. You have that ability to move with this. Now, here's the challenge. When you get to your outcome, are you going to do the next situation the same way? Are you going to handle it the same way? Because if you do, you will get the same result. You will get an unhappy, unequal type thing going on. Now, all right. that's just like very general, just from pulling the cards. That's just a very general overview of this reading. Let's get some of these cards. I'm going to get clarifying cards now. What's missing from our Ten of Cups? What's missing from our Ten of Cups? Ooh, the strength to go after it. And 8, it could be something about financial gain too. There may be some, like this may be a delay. I think you're pretty sure that something's going to come in. You are moving away from a time where you had to do everything yourself. But the tendency to repeat a pattern is going to be there. It's going to be there if we don't address it and change it. So the Strength card is, I relate that to Leo energy, Piscean energy, Capricorn, and then here Libra is your energy as the challenge. Your challenge, yourself is the challenge. That's not uncommon. It's usually ourselves. It's usually ourselves that judge us the hardest. It's usually our criticism that can get the worst. You know what I mean? I mean, influence is one thing, sure, but what really matters is what you as an individual are putting in and what you know you're doing. So if you yourself are the challenge, then maybe you're feeling off balance. And it has to do with doing everything yourself, because I'm looking at this and it's like, even though I know money's coming in and it's going to be good for you all, at the outcome, at the end of the day, you're still going to be just doing everything by yourself unless you, one, either you're in a situation where you need to get help, guidance, help, or, and you just don't want to ask for it, or you're in the situation where it's that cycle that could be repeated about being off balance and doing everything alone. Okay. And I really think that is a main message for you, because even here I have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. And this was what I say, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, sorry, 11 Pentacles. Was that one in his hand? Yep, there's one in his hand. Right there's one in his hand. So that's 12. So you have multiples too. So you have sixes, you have threes. I think also there's a message of, can I get along with others in harmony? Can I try to get along for the sake of something? Collaborating is going to be an issue for you. There's going to be some having to do something a different way. All right. Ten of Wands, what are you burned out on? What are you just absolutely had it, burned out on it? The worry, the anxiety, it was a challenge here in the past. And look, this is that divine timing, patience. Oh, having patience in a very hard time like that is just, it's hard. It's hard to practice all these things that you know you should. Like I love their third eye is on one of those little bouncy things. Oh my God, that's funny. I like these cards. These worries are your own. They're not necessarily worries. They're negative thoughts. They're really you placing in your head, okay, what if this? And then it's something it's really negative, like you're expecting the worst. Sometimes, and I think this is not so great of a philosophy, because I used to have this philosophy. I used to have the philosophy, let's go in thinking everything that can go wrong is going to go wrong. And just expect the worst. Like I used to really be like that. Totally expect the worst. Because I felt like it was a cushion for when the good happened. It was usually never the worst. And if anything, I got my nerves up for no reason. I got my nerves in a mess for no reason. So this is really trying to make something work. But, you know, the divine and spirit and heaven's help can move things for you and shift things for you and produce miracles. But if the thinking can't change, if it doesn't change or the action or behavior doesn't change, then it comes right back. I want you also, please, to notice you have 8-8 in your reading. You have a huge financial gain coming in here. Yay. Oh, good. Good. I'm so happy. I want to start seeing that on everybody's finances. 8s. Good. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. What is this about? You're the director. Okay. It feels like this is a solo energy here, doesn't it? Like you're the director of your own play here. You have some really good strategies behind you. You know what you're doing. You've been through tough times before, so you do know how to direct things from this point, and you know what action to take. And I feel like you're about to. I feel like you're about to spring into action. I mean, really, with this season, so you're about to spring into action here. It might not be fast, because like I have this Knight of Pentacles and the Swords. The only thing that suggests fast is the 8 of Wands and the King of Wands. All right. The confidence, the Leo energy, the Sagittarius energy, that's also very fiery energy. So I would say that it's kind of like backing you up. It's giving you some energy here. Something is divinely guided and it will come to fruition. That's something that we need to ask is what is this challenge with ourselves? It might be to take control and to take action. That's immediately an answer I get, to take control and action. But we're going to ask the cards. Why is justice here as the challenge? Why is justice here as a challenge? Working well with others is a challenge. Hey, the same thing happened to me. I do much better on my own. But we do have to collaborate, like even if we have customers, that's a collaboration. You know what I mean? So everything has this collaboration issue to it. So I think that this is about you calling the shots. And can we get some compromise in the building? We have lots of 3s. Can we get compromise? Because I'm really feeling your 3s. I'm feeling your Empress energy here. You have 8 magic wands ready to move you forward. Good communication. The 6 of Swords. What are you moving away from? 6 of Swords. Your past energy that keeps you stuck is what you're getting away from. Wow. 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 I don't know what to really think of this. I don't think this has ever happened, ever, because these are bonus cards in the musical medleys. These are the bonus cards. What are you leaving behind? You're leaving this perspective for this perspective. Or you're having a challenge because you can only see this perspective. I mean, this is all you. What you decide to leave behind is what you decide. It's like, which one do you want to be? Pick one. Happy squirrel or sad squirrel? It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I've never seen anything like that before. Extra messages for Libra. 5 of Cups in the reverse. We are letting go of some pretty painful things from the past. What else is this entailing? This 5 of Cups. What else does this entail? The Knight of Pentacles. In the reverse, something that's delayed. Yes, okay. So it is your Pentacles. You are getting your Pentacles. It is a delay. There is a delay. Why is there a delay? We'll find out. We'll find out. Okay, it has to do with doing something a little bit different and taking a new approach to Pentacles. What is this delay about? What's the delay about? Oh, we don't know. We don't know. There's something that produces a big unknown, and we don't know. We're not sure. I think that this is saying there's going to take a risk and there's going to take some investing here in something first. I don't know if it's school or if it's, doing your research, like schooling advice. There's going to take an investment of money in yourself first and a change in the way you do something for these changes to flip around. And I mean, this might be your spiritual abilities too coming out a little bit more. That moon is the happiest moon card I've really ever seen. Piscean energy, possibly. 2 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles. Change your working, the things you're working on, what you're working on. Not change necessarily, but the balance is going to come with work. It has to do with your work. It has to do with your craft. It has to do with your skill. I think there's something about your skill set that's getting much better here. Please tell us about the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Tell us about that. Well, you're reinventing yourself. With the 10 of Swords in the reverse, you're reinventing yourself. Yeah. Okay, so the Empress energy, 5 of Pentacles energy, and the 10 of Swords. You're coming out of the 5 of Pentacles energy by reinventing yourself. And the reason that this card comes out for people in general is to let you know that there are worrisome times ahead. There are worries ahead. Everyone has worries. But this Empress energy and mixed with the idea of doing something a little bit different than you normally have is asking you to create and go outside your box. You have to be successful with this Empress. Whatever you touch turns to gold. Don't forget the people around you too. Once you get lifted up, or once you're lifted up, to send your hand out and help them up too, if you can. Only if you're strong. The 5 of Pentacles also can sometimes indicate some kind of health worry with somebody. But there's a complete rebirth. There's a complete reinvention of self here. Let's go ahead and get some more information about when does this 5 of Pentacles energy get better? The Lovers. Oh, it might more so be about that. So the 5 of Pentacles too can be about feeling outside, or feeling like if you're in a relationship, you would feel like you've done enough and you're still not being paid attention to, or something like that. So the challenge would be this partnership. Feeling alone outside, because there may be a pattern that keeps repeating when we get to a crossroads regarding relationships and partnerships. So you'll be at a crossroads. It's about partnership. It also is about, like I said, with these 10s, they're all in the reverse. There is something that it's been completed. It's ready to let go. This 6 of Swords, I think you can choose this to mean that you're moving out of the lack mentality. The 5 of Pentacles plus your Page of Pentacles there in the reverse would make 6 Pentacles, which ultimately would get you to the start, to where everything's, if it's upright, everything's fair, everything's balanced. Page of Cups. You have hopeful new beginning. Hopeful new beginning. There's hope for this, whatever this is. There's a lot of hope. it has to do with your decision and your ability. There again, the Three of Pentacles is popping out. Collaboration. Again, about collaboration, helping others, and opening up lines of communication that maybe have been kind of closed. I don't know. I'm going to do timing cards for you all. They're not the end all, you know, the be all end all, but they're fun. So let's do that. Let me clear this. I think you just need some more confidence, and you need to understand that there's no wrong decision, but you can choose to have the experience of good or bad. Whatever perspective you want, you can always change your perspective. And you can choose what you want to sit in, what energy you want to sit in. Okay, guys, let's pull some oracle cards for you. This is a little bit of a longer reading because everybody else's was longer, so I'm going to do yours a little bit longer too. So let's get some oracles and get some more divinely guided messages. This ultimately is your outcome with the Lovers. They have to do with, the Empress might have to do with child energy too, you know. Could be. Can't really see very well, can you? Creativity. Creativity. There are ways of dealing with this situation without giving away your power. Think of creative methods in which you can be heard and maintain your dignity. So it's like maybe that has to do with a collab or with compromise. Discretion. Friendships are fantastic when there is equality in the relationship. That's a Six of Pentacles energy. Maybe it's time to undertake a quick audit of your friendships to ensure that they are reciprocal. Yeah, you don't want somebody to be using you. No, that's no good. That's no good. Calm, breathe, heal your tired body, and allow your spirit to find peace. Without harmony, your healing journey will take much longer. Yeah. Faith, loving and then letting go, is not one of the most challenging things we can do. It's also the bravest, especially when we have to let go of things very dear to us, or make the confidence in knowing when there are things that have to be balanced out, and decisions that aren't always just based on making you happy, but based on some kind of stability that's here. And good decision making. Take big, deep breaths and know that this is right here. Okay, and you have the key on the bottom. Love. Before you truly love another, you have to open your heart first and allow yourself to receive love and let it flow into your soul. Flow into your soul. I haven't forgot about the timing cards. I'm going to do some of these first. Na, 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 na. Da, na, 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 na. Mm-hmm. Godsmack, Under Your Scars. I keep listening to that, like that song keeps playing in my head during your reading. Maybe it has something to do with you. Look, this is 888 now. I am wealthy. I am wealthy. I am wealthy. You are on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which will bring financial and material abundance into your life. I am wealthy. Then I have 1212. I am focused. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into a reality. I am focused. Okay. Then I have 555, which we know, big change, right? Big change. A major shift is about to come into your life experience, sorry, and change your path's direction. So be open, stay positive. I am optimistic. Something is here to change your path's direction. All right. Okay. Since we got those cards that said, the Six of Pentacles that said something just wasn't reciprocal, I'm going to pull from this deck because I have a feeling that some of you all, this is for love and relationships, which this isn't specifically, but, oh, there you go. Spiritual work and self-discovery. Him and his camera there. Letter in a bottle, unspoken words and love notes. And ladder, climbing new heights to elevate yourself. That's right. That's good. And I'm going to do a fortune cookie, and then we're going to do those timing cards. Some people might be jealous of you and your success, especially with the eights, because it's like laying right over the eights. So jealousy, watch you spend your time with and tell your personal secrets to. Please do. Use discretion when who you're talking to. Opportunities, an important offer will be made. Be prepared and dress to impress. Sexuality, existing relationships could find new passion and heightened sexual attraction. Opportunities for marriage and good family life are strong, but if single, beware, temptation could lead to trouble. A child will also bring great joy. Love is in the air, a great time for commitment and taking relationships to the next level. And your timing cards. I'll do 4, so you just pick one. 1 or 2, I don't care. If you have the time to assign all 4 a timing, that's fine with me, but I just figure I give you 4 options and you could pick one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And think of what pile you want for your timing card. 4 days for the 1. For number 2, 4 years. 4. Within hours, I have. Within hours. And 20 days for the last one. Pile 3 was within hours. Sorry, 20 days for the last one. That's what I've got, guys. Sending you love and light as usual. Bye, Libra.